Hey everyone, it's Bono, and today I'm going to tell you a little bit about what we do at Neuropark. Yeah, thank you. And how the system works so you can pass it on to AOC clients. Cheers. So here we're just going to load the website on Google, Canine Neuropark Charity Trust. And to the right, the login button will fade in. It just takes a little bit. And we click on it. And that will bring us to the membership sign up form. They put in their name and the email address and their password that they're going to use to log in again. Here is the new information text for AOC clients, telling them that they should email me before or after the sign in, doesn't matter. So we're just going to click into the site again. And to the bottom right, there will fade in a chat box. So to email us or contact us, they can either use the chat box. We'll open a window, and then they can, in the bottom box, they can write their message that they just signed up, or they're going to sign up and they're AOC members. And once they click that, that goes live. And that will come through as an email notification on my Wix app, my Wix owner app. I'm just going to click out again. To log in, once they are a member, they use the red link on the bottom. And then log in with their email. And then they use their email address and the password they signed up with. Press the login button. That will get them into the system itself to use for booking field hire. Now the field hire does cost, even AOC clients. What they do get free is their membership, their yearly membership, that is. Another way to contact us is to use the menu on the top there. Go on to contact. That will open a bigger contact form where they can give us a little bit more information and then send it, and it will also come to me via an email message. So this is what the chat book looks on my side. I'm pretty good at answering quite quickly unless I'm driving on the road. So once somebody signed up, it comes, as I said, as an email notification to me via Gmail and through the Wix app. So I get a double whammy. And this is the information I see. So I don't actually see that much. I cannot see whether somebody is an AOC member or whatsoever. All I see is their name, the email address they signed up for, and sometimes if they leave a message. Now once somebody is signed up, they go automatically in the system's contact box that I cannot delete. I can just block, so they will just be sitting there in the contacts. However, I can put them in different categories. So whether you're a member or you're pending or whether you're a blocked member. So once the client is signed up, I click on the name, which gets me into their account. Once I'm in their account, I can do quite a few things. With the AOC clients, once they emailed me, I will hit the approve button and then the sell button, which will open the subscription window, which I then will sell. And that will remind the client and me a few days before it's up in a year's time. So I don't have to do that manually anymore. So the system is quite automatic, apart from when I send out the lock codes for the gate. Everything else is now automatic. In this second part, I just want to shortly talk about what we should emphasize on when we talk about Neuropark to clients, whether that is AOC clients, animal physio clients, speaking dog clients, veterinary clients, whoever we're dealing with. It's not just a rehab park. I want to make that really clear. The philosophy about what we do at Neuropark is very contemporary. It's unique. I don't think anybody else is really doing it, not with animals. So the easiest way I can explain it is we're influencing energy regulation of the animal and the owner. I want to give a very, very brief and very simplified overview of what that really means, energy regulation. Brains evolved to regulate and control the systems of the body in a very efficient manner, providing uninterrupted energy regulation in an ever-changing but partly predictable world. Brains can do that because they're dynamic predictive organs. All brains are. The easiest way to explain it is as Feldman Barrett does. That's the author of the reference I give at the end. And it's called body budgeting. So body budgeting is a little bit like budgeting a bank account with money in it. But instead of money, the brain budgets with things like salt, water, oxygen, hormones, etc. It needs to do that because it has to anticipate what the body's needs are before the needs arise. For example, in the morning before we get up, the brain ensures that the blood pressure rises before we get up so we don't faint. So the fancier word for body budgeting is called allostasis. It is one of the most fundamental jobs the brain has, to continuously anticipate the body's metabolic needs and calibrate the actions to meet those needs before they arise. And with actions, I don't just mean the physical movement or musculoskeletal movement. I'm talking from the smallest ions to the musculoskeletal movement or even sequences of movements we call behaviors. We can influence energy regulation in a positive way or in a negative way. Obviously, in our job, we want to ensure that we do it in a positive way. We can do that with what we call rewards. But for example, if you do a surgery or physiotherapy or even behavior adaptation, it is more like an investment. At the moment when we're doing it, it's costly, but in the long term, it's a positive effect and it will actually boost the system. This is where Neuropark comes in. We can think of Neuropark as a system booster, a positive effect on the nervous system of the individual we work with, simply because they can go in a safe space and be who they are, do what they need to do. Because even though we might think we know what's good for them, the individual itself, whether that is a dog or a cat or a human being or anything else, knows best what the body feels at that moment in time. The brain of that animal will know best what it needs to anticipate and do to get the systems regulating the best it can. To be in a safe space with a certain amount of certainty is good not just for the dog but also for the dog owner, and thus their interaction and their relationship together. This effectively then has impact on their physical state and thus their brain and mental states. It should become clear that everything we do and the way we behave and what treatments we offer has an effect on behavior. So while we might think like I'm a vet or I'm a physio or I'm a behavior consultant or whatever or nutritionist, everything we do has an effect on behavior. Whether there is positive or negative, that is really up to us. Ultimately, as the environmental network, helping the animal and the owner, influencing their energy regulation, we're not just selling a dog park. We're literally selling them investment and reward possibilities on a physical and mental level. And however you say that to a client in your own way, in a really easy way for them to understand, that is what Neuropark is about. I hope with this short video I aroused your interest and your excitement about these very contemporary ideas, and support us at K9 Neuropark and use it as a platform not just to treat your clients but to educate dog owners in a more modern way. If you guys are interested in more information or have questions, just contact me through K9 Neuropark. I hope this was informative. I thank you for your attention. Cheers.